Good morning. It is Thursday, July 20th, and right behind me is my mother's house. This is where I grew up. This is where I return to every year since I was living in Korea for 18 years and now living in Russia. So I want to show you where actually my hometown is, Castlegar. I'm actually in Pass Creek, and in Russian it's called Lugovaya. So this is it. This is our yard. So this is the road. This is the front of the house. That's my mother's car. That's my car. We're gonna jump in my car right now, and I'm going to videotape parts of the road into town. So normal driving takes about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, not that long. And I'll show you some of my town. Then you'll know what my town is like. So the population is around 15,000 people. And you can see for yourself what small town life is like in Canada, where I grew up, Castlegar, British Columbia. So fasten your seatbelt. Let's go for a field trip. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Let's go. So as we leave my house, we're driving south. This is a predominantly Doukhobor community. So right here is my cousin Philip Zaitsev. So I'll kind of tell you the people that live here, and that over there is Michael Sokochev, Misha Sokhochev, and my cousins live over there, Virigina, Pavel Virigin, okay, Vasi Virigin, and over there, Periverziwa, Kuzma Periverzio. So there's a lot of Russian people here, or ethnic Russian, born and raised in Canada by this generation, because we've been living here for more than 100 years. More Periverzovs, Khadikina, our relatives that live over there. Here's our little store that's right here, convenience store, right here, with the mini storage. And we got Sukharovs, right over here, Sukharove. And then we got Zebrovs, Zebrova, on the left, over here. Okay. And more Zebrovs, but they sold their place, so some English people live there. We have our little bakery, country style bakery it's called. And this is Plotnikovs, Plotnikova, are right over here. And then we have more Khadikina. There's even Haddikin Road named after us, or after our family. Let's take a look here. Let's zoom in. All right, Haddikin Road. Okay, so as we leave Haddikin Road, we're gonna go down a steep hill, and the nickname for this hill is called Suicide Hill, because in the wintertime it is suicide. People, while they smash their cars up, people that don't know the road, it's kind of steep, and I don't know, it's not that bad. There's more Haddikins, and there's Tarasova that live over there. And as we come down, we follow the creek, Pass Creek, which our community is named after. And we got Shukina that live over there. And now we're coming to the Garshenina. Okay, Itamilina. So that's the Tamilina and Garshenina are kind of clustered over here. There it is. Okay, so we're heading down, so we're about a quarter of the way to town. So it's a nice country road. Okay. And we got more Sokhocheva. Actually, Piljik. Helen was a Sokhocheva, but now she married a Piljik. Okay. And of course, the mountain here, it's Mount Sentinel, Garasion. And more of the creek. So we're following down. And this next place that we're at, we're going to be passing Bartsova. Right? Oh, there's Walter Bartsov. Okay, so we passed Bartsova, and we continue to drive along. And we're going to be coming up to Repine. And the nickname for this little stretch we're coming up to is called Repine Stretch. Okay, here we are. Repine живут. Вот здесь, на правой. Okay. As we get off Repine Stretch, we get into what we call the Narrows. It's a windy part of our Pass Creek Road, and 30-kilometer signs. We got the creek on this side and on the right. So you go through the Narrows. Usually people come flying up really quick that don't know the road, and they're always cutting you off, but it's a safe road. Well, to me it is. Anyways, we're driving through, and we're going to be coming up to Dubinine. So as we get out of here, out of the Narrows, okay, we're out of the Narrows now, and we're getting to Dubinine right here. This is Dubinins, and the hill is called Dubinins Hill. It's kind of named after their family. All right, okay, driving down Dubinins Hill, and we got Babka Dubinina's house right over here. There's Babka Dubinina's house, and this right here is Labarov's, Lebedeva. Okay, and then we come around, and Babayev's are in this house. Yeah, we can't really see it. There we can a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to be coming up to Azorov's, Azorova. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the road. We're only about 2 kilometers from it. Okay, so this is the Ozorov families were living here. Some of them have sold out, so but we still call it Ozorov's. Okay. So it's a very nice country road in the winter time. Sometimes it's a little bit scary for the beginner drivers, but for us seasoned drivers, we don't have a problem. Nice drive into town. Okay, so here we are back, and we are about 1 kilometer away from the end of our road before we hit the main road. And we're going to be coming up to Voikins right now. Voikins are coming up on your right. Hang on here a minute. Oh, big mountain. It's about 3,000 meters. Okay, there's Voikins' house. And at the end of the road, we got Garshenina again. And Garshenina, this is Matt Harshenin's house, this one. And this other one is Bill Garshenin's. And here's the old school, the old Dukabor Russian school. But now it's actually a museum, I believe. All right, so we are at the end of Pass Creek Road. And now it's about another 2 kilometers before we get into town. All right, so as you can see, a lot more traffic on the road here. Looks like there's some sort of construction going on up ahead. Okay, so it looks like we have single lane traffic ahead, and looks like they're working on the bridge. We're going to be crossing the Columbia River, and the town is right across the river, right over there. If the trees were not here, you'd be able to see the town. So this is it. Oh, looks like traffic's starting to go. They're starting to move. All right, let's continue on our journey. Is your seatbelt fastened? Well, just for safety. Okay, they're doing some bridge repair work here, YRB. That's the contractor for this area of our Kootenay region. There's the Columbia River. I don't think they're doing repair work, they're doing some sort of seal coating. And there's our train bridge into town. And up the lake, well, the lake actually starts about 5 kilometers from here, right from where you're looking. So right now we're crossing the Columbia River, but the Arrow Lake is up that way, and it's about 140 kilometers long. So we're at the south end. There's a pulp mill that makes paper. There where you see the smokestacks. All right. Here it is. Welcome to Castlegar sign. Okay, so this is called North Castlegar that we're coming into. It's more kind of residential. There are a few little businesses here. The old Castlegar Theater, which is still running, is right here. And we cross the train bridge. So we are into what's called the old downtown area. Here it is, the old downtown. And what do we have here? Well, we have a pharmacy, a couple restaurants, shoe stores. I think there's a pub. There's some, the vape shop. What else? Accountants. Yeah. There's a department store just down over there called West Department Store. There's a Subway Pizza. We're going to be coming up. Okay, so this is the old downtown. It's usually quiet, as you could see. Okay, very good, grateful table, really good restaurant. There's one of the two subways that we have. And the police station right here. City Hall is this red building. And there's a retirement village right over there. Okay, continuing on. We are on the main street here. It's called Columbia Avenue. And we will be, just after these lights, we will be passing one of the 3 food stores that we have in town, which will be on your left. Light turned green. All right, so there's the Kootenay Market right there. Now that's one of the liquor stores. Alcohol cannot be bought in supermarkets. They have to be purchased in liquor stores or any licensed place, but no food stores. Flower shop. It's not like in Russia where you got tons of 24-hour flower shops. We don't have. There's Chopsticks. That's one of the 3 Chinese restaurants that we have in town. Well, as you know, Canadians love their hockey, so even in our town we have 2 ice hockey rinks. This one's called the Pioneer Arena, or the old hockey rink, and the new one is uptown. Here's the second Chinese restaurant, Jackie's. And now we're getting into gas stations and window supply places, Speedy Auto Glass, more pharmacies. Our hospital is just up the hill over there. And this is, we're going to be going up the hill. It's called Sherbico Hill. So it's a nice quiet town to raise a family. Crime is down, well, just like any other place. Yeah, there is crime, but it's not stabbings like you would get in big major cities. All right, let's get to the top of the hill here. All right, so we're still on Columbia here. There's our gas. Prices are $1.75 a liter, so how much is that in Russian? I don't know. You guys can figure it out. Tim Hortons. Okay, that's Canada's Dunkin' Donuts version. Everybody in Canada loves their Tim Hortons actually was a NHL hockey player for the Toronto Maple Leafs that started it back in the 1970s. Okay, on my right, on this side, there's our second food store. It's called No Frills. That's my go-to place. It's like a sambiria. I like the prices. It's, well, like they say, no frills. So it's not that fancy, but you can get the same products much cheaper. And there it is, the No Frills in the yellow. Dollarama, so that's one of the $2 stores that we have. Okay, so it'd be like the fixed price type that they have in Abatovsk. We got the Toyota dealership. Okay, now we're getting into the car dealerships. The Honda dealership right here. And on the left is the Kia dealership, or there we go, the Kia dealership. And then the General Motors one, GM, Buick, Chevy, is on the right. Right here, there it is. And this is the high-end Safeway store, food store with a Starbucks inside. And now we are in what's called the Uptown area. Seems kind of dead right now, not many. There's a shopping plaza right over there. Okay, and we are coming up to where the fast food drive-thrus are. We have an A&W, and A&W is like a McDonald's, but Canada's version. And of course, we do have a McDonald's and another Subway up the road, and of course more gas stations. All right, the light turned green. We are going again. We have a Canadian Tire, which is like a Leroy Merlin. It's on the right behind the A&W. And in this plaza we have what's called a Boston Pizza. It's like a Domino's, has an American name, but it's actually a Canadian franchise. I don't know why they call it Boston Pizza. McDonald's drive-through. And of course we have a sushi place. And I am going to the bank, or actually the credit union, Kootenay Savings Credit Union. I'm going to go visit my sister and do some banking. My sister works at Kootenay Savings. Alright, so here we are. So we're stopping for now because I need to go inside the financial center. Alright, see you later. Okay, we're back on the road out of the bank. That's our second ice rink. This is called the Complex. So there's a bigger arena. There's our swimming pool, the aquatic center. So we have a swimming pool area, and this is the commercial district. So you have like the Esso and the Shell and the Chevron bulk plants for all the oil and commercial trucks come to fill up. Here's a commercial truck. Actually, this is MTI. They train people how to drive these trucks. All right, so we are in South Castlegar right now. So the city still goes on probably another 3 kilometers that way. So we're going back to the Uptown area. This is a retirement village right here. Okay, our radio station is right here. It's actually called The Goat. I don't know why, but it's called The Goat. There it is, The Goat. Okay, and like a Leroy Merlin, that's Canadian Tire, so that's any of your building supplies, screwdrivers, household stuff. It is all there, Canadian Tire. There's a 7-Eleven right there, and there's the other Subway sandwich place. Okay, so, and there's a bank, the Bank of Montreal, right over there in the blue. You could barely see it. And now they have charging stations. They just built that 2 years ago during COVID for electric cars. So yeah, there's about 10, and actually it's Tesla, it says right on them. So there's about 10 charging stations. So the McDonald's, the 7-Eleven, the Panago Pizza, it's a franchise, and of course E&W. And we have a couple hotels. There's the Sandman right there. And let's see what else. City Furniture. So that's one of the 3 furniture places we have. Okay, so we are going to go to the Castlegar Plaza over here. It's another smaller Leroy Merlin called Home Hardware. Check it out. And of course, the Super 8 Hotel. They got water slides inside. And another bank, the CIBC, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. And here it is, the Home Hardware. We have a Sport Mart type store called Mallard's. Okay. Here it is. So this is the plaza area. I don't know, there's like physiotherapy places and car insurance. The second dollar store called Dollar Tree. It's like a fixed price, and of course a Dairy Queen. So that's where you get all your ice cream treats, but they also have hamburgers there. It's an American franchise, DQ. And let's drive through to Safeway. All right, let's keep going on our tour. This is Castlegar Realty right in front of you. It's one of the real estate. I think there's about 5 real estate places in Castlegar. The Super 8. Oh, there's the water slides. You can see them. They're inside. There's the Safeway store. Bubbly's liquor store. That's one of, I think, 5 or 6. And of course, we have at least 6 or 7 cannabis places. Okay, Castlegar Martial Arts is right up ahead. So yeah, since marijuana was legalized back in 2017, I don't know, I think it was 2017, 2018. Well, there's all these marijuana pot shops all over, all over Canada. Our town has like more pot shops than grocery stores, which I don't know, I guess is very popular. Okay, so here's the Safeway. It's kind of more of your trendy upscale. Okay, I guess it would be like the Biroska. I don't shop here. Heinz ketchup is cheaper at No Frills. Same brand, but you're paying 20% more. I see no sense in shopping here. All right, the train tracks actually go right through town. So, oh, there's the Century 21. That's a real estate place. That's another one. But yeah, there are the train tracks right there. There's a Hyundai dealership just across the street and up the hill past the Chevy dealership. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. Now you can take your seatbelt off and enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you for coming along on this trip, but I gotta get back home and I gotta do some cleanup because today is Thursday. On Sunday I'm departing to go to Russia, and I should arrive Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. How about us time? Anyways, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, one more quick video here. We're back on the bridge just to give you a view of Mount Sentinel. This is one of the higher mountains in our region. You actually can't see the top. It kind of goes to the horizon and then it angles back. And Pass Creek is right up that valley over there, so I'm about 10-15 minutes from home. And of course, there's the Columbia River. All right, see you later.